Good day, everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about simplicity versus thinking big. Life is very simple. You gotta do your research and find out the reason why you were created. And remember that everyone is created out of love. There are times that things go unanswered, but you have to question and try to find people that are exactly like you or that are doing the things that you like to be doing. So life is very simple. The reason why sometimes people don't like each other is because they have not found people that are exactly like them in behavior or copy. And it takes a very long time to find like-minded people and like-minded individuals. Now, things are a lot more simpler than you make it. When you start adding in all the material things, that's when people complicate everything, because then they are copying other people that they are totally not like. Remember, when you were created, you came with nothing. And even the prettiest person has a tombstone. And even the richest person has a tombstone as well. So, don't mean to be arrogant, but everybody has somewhere they're going when that time comes. It's good to overstand and not understand, but overstand the simplicity of life itself. It's good to do your research and find purpose and like-minded people to make your journey a lot easier. And that is the simplicity of life. Now we're going to talk about big thinking. Big thinking starts also with the relationships and the hard work that you put in so you can get the results. If you don't think big, you're going to think small. So I encourage everyone, think big. Go big, fail, and do it again, because that's the only way that you're going to get the results that you want, is by thinking big, creating mindset, and adapting to people with greater mindset, greater values, learning from them. Also take an essence from each individual. Even someone that is silly at times, you can learn something from. Everyone is beautiful in mind. They think that they learn by asking all these questions. When you ask all these questions, you're only using 7% of your brain. So it's always good to use the other 93. A lot of it is body language, learning, and also just sharing as well. You learn when you share, and you learn even when you fail. Because if you're doing a project or doing something and you're not getting the results that you want, eventually you're going to try, especially if it's like school and you spend a lot of money on your tuition, you're going to work your butt off taking notes to make sure that you're getting it. So that's another example of just how, compared to someone who might just borrow the money to go to school, they don't really feel the burden because, it's just borrowed loan. We'll pay it back at a later date. But if you work like night and day to pay for your school, then you have to go there and spend that hard work money, oh boy, you're going to be taking notes. In fact, you're going to be trying to put hundreds of hours in to learn. So I encourage everyone, think big and go hard. Not just talk about it, be about it. Become big. Work at it constantly, day in and day out. Don't be the average. Become more. People ask, how do you come up with all these topics, subscribers on my channel? And I go, it comes from deep within the thoughts of my brain. These are things that I think about. I try to be, as creative as possible. And when these creation and these thoughts come out, I have to share them with you guys. Now, big thinking takes a lot of work. And simplicity is the easiest way. And thinking big is where you're going to get those results. Because once you stop thinking, you're not going to get the results. So you always have to think big and aim high. And fail fast and go again. Nothing is wrong with failure. That's how you learn along the way. It's always good to make strategic moves with research, education, and learning from others that's already have made a mistake and all the errors that you don't want to make. This is where reading comes into play. Reading is very powerful. Taking notes to remind yourself is very powerful. Prime example. Think about a lawyer, and we're not picking on any lawyers that don't take any notes. They don't have any proof of written content to follow up. So if a lawyer is getting paid a whole lot and they're taking notes for their business, if you apply that to your life, taking notes and doing your research and following up, you're going to get results quicker than an individual that does not take any notes and that just assume and stroll through. No, you cannot stroll through. You have to work on and become. So work hard every day at becoming more and thinking big. And try and keep a simple life. Simplicity is beautiful. Thinking big is very hard. Everyone can do it. It takes hard work. So you're either working like the average or you're working more to become. And you're growing more to become. I appreciate you guys. This is Ryan Lang, MVP. And you guys are VIP. Very important people. Remember to rate, subscribe, press the bell, and you'll be notified for my future videos. Thank you guys.